Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today the New York Giants have signed Jaxson Dart, 25th overall pick, to a 4-year, $17 million deal. His rookie contract, which is a $9 million signing bonus for Dart. They trade up for him in a trade with my favorite team, the Houston Texans, and this is a guy that they hope to be the future of their team at quarterback, and we'll see when that will be. They've got Russell Wilson. They've got Jameis Winston this year. I don't think you see, unless there's injuries or bad play, which I honestly doubt. That's something I don't see happening. Like, I don't see Russell Wilson playing terrible when he's throwing the ball to a guy like Malik Neighbors, and you've also got Wan'Dale Robinson, and you're also throwing the ball to Darius Slayton, and the running back crew is really nice with Tyron Tracy and Devin Singletary. The defense is really good. I'm not saying Russ is gonna have this amazing year. I just don't think I think he's gonna play good enough to the point where you don't want to bench him, and I think that will lead to the point where Dart probably doesn't see any play until his second season in 2026, and I think that's good for a quarterback to sit and learn from a veteran. And he's got two veterans to learn from in Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson. And we're gonna see how I'd watch at what happens with JJ McCarthy this year, and look at if he plays well and he comes in and plays really well, if that's what's best, sitting a year. I know McCarthy had the injury. That's what really took him out. But I don't think he would have played much at all. I don't think McCarthy would have played much at all, even if he doesn't have the injury, because Darnold played lights out. Like, there was not sure in the postseason game, maybe that would have been the time McCarthy makes his debut. I don't know if he was healthy, but Darnold played lights out all year. There weren't many bad games from Sam Darnold in the regular season, at all. So I think it's fair to judge. I think it's fair to guess that Darnold would have been the starter all year, even if McCarthy was healthy, and that's what I think it's going to be this year with Russell Wilson. I'm not saying Russell Wilson's going to have some kind of year like Darnold had last year. That'd be a big difference. We've seen years like that for Russell Wilson. We hadn't seen that from Darnold in the past, and But I think sitting is the best. You look at Patrick Mahomes; he sat a season. You look at so many good quarterbacks in this league, sat and waited and watched and learned and also were around veteran quarterbacks. Like I just mentioned, Patrick Mahomes. I think this is a very similar situation to what Dart is dealing with Russell Wilson. Mahomes was around a great veteran quarterback in Alex Smith. I look at Lamar Jackson. I know he kind of started a little bit later in his rookie season, so he didn't sit the full year, but he sat a good chunk of the year. And I believe it was a Joe Flacco injury that caused the benching. He was around a great veteran in Joe Flacco. You look at so many other great quarterbacks that were around veterans in their career. As I know this guy, as a Texans fan, I'm going to say this. I know as a Texans fan, sure, C.J. Stroud started week 1 of his rookie season, but you had C.J. Stroud for his first 2 seasons of his career had Case Keenum around him. So I think it's best when you're a rookie quarterback and you have veterans around you, and it's even better if you get a year or a half a year potentially to sit and learn. And I think that's what's going to be best for Jaxson Dart. And we'll see how he does in 2026. If that's when we first see him, I'm predicting that's when it will be. But let me know your thoughts on the rookie deal for Jaxson Dart in the comment section, and peace out.